for gender. Okay. Can you see the number of codes that I have given automatically came into the levels? Yes. Okay. So wherever you have three, this gives a very handy overview of how many levels you have. Okay. Or how many codes you have. Okay. This is how we put forward or paste the data in our Jamovi software. Now, here can you see on the analysis tab, you get all the tests. Okay, if you all could get, if you all are further interested into Jamovi, since it is an open resource software, it has a lot of limitations when it comes to the number of tests. If you could get the trial version of SPSS, SPSS has a similar interface to Jamovi. Okay, it looks exactly the same, but SPSS will have more tests in it. It is given by IBM. Okay, but once the trial version is done, the trial version comes for 1 month's time, which is a free trial. Okay, so you can just right before your analysis and your hypothesis testing, you can get the trial version and it would be more handy. Okay, there is one more software which you all can use, which is called as R programming. Okay, but R requires a lot of coding in it. Everything goes into a coded form, which makes it more tedious and less user friendly. That is the reason Jamovi software. Okay. Now I can just go on exploring. Okay. For example, t-test. Suppose if I say I want to conduct independent sample t-test. Okay. Suppose if I take gender. Now I have insufficient data here, but can you see the output starts creating? It starts creating the outputs for me. I'll have to put in the grouping variable. Now I have to first see. Now, whenever you are going for your analysis, make sure the cross questions that you are putting up have equal levels or minimum 2 levels. It is very important. Okay. Have you been taught about Cronbach alpha? Do you have any idea about Cronbach alpha?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. So Cronbach alpha is a test which we run on the questions that we have asked in the questionnaire. Okay. It is a test that we usually run on the questions that we have asked in the questionnaire, specifically for the ones answering our hypothesis, to check for its testability, whether we can further put it to test or not. Okay, but I'm not going into the depths of Cronbach alpha. Okay, I'm just showing you the overview today. Okay, this is how your Jamovi interface looks. You can go see there are further tests in this. You remember I talked about Mann-Whitney U test. The more you go on clicking, the more tables will go on forming. If I want mean differences, you go on calculating descriptives, descriptive plots, homogeneity test,
So which test we
normality
should take?
test.
I mean, which test one should take?
Okay. Now to find the right test, okay, we have to first identify our variables. If you remember, okay, dependent, independent, how many variables we have in our hypothesis, okay, whether we have one independent, two independent, and so on. Second, we need to check what kind of options have we given in our questionnaire, whether the data that we are sorting is ordinal data or nominal data. Are you getting ordinal data or nominal data? Okay, so these two things, suppose if I have one independent variable, one dependent variable, and I have nominal data, I will ask this question to any search engine. It will give me a list of tests. There are n number of tests that go for one single hypothesis testing. Okay, but which one you want to apply is totally your choice. One which I told you, chi-square. Chi-square is one kind of test which is applicable to all. Then I also showed you factor analysis. Okay, if you remember the table questions, those who have asked table based questions. Okay, can you see here also you can do factor analysis. In the taskbar, we have something as factor. Okay, under this we can go with the factor analysis, exploratory factor analysis, confirmatory factor analysis. Okay, if you are unaware about the factors, you can go with exploratory. If you already have predefined factors and just need to check whether they are correct or not, you can go with confirmatory factor analysis. Okay, so if you have tabular data or you have a tabular questionnaire, for that factor analysis suits the best. If you have one independent, one dependent, any pick up a suitable chi-square and apply to it. Okay. If you have only one single independent variable, then one-way ANOVA works the best. If you have two independent variables, two-way ANOVA works the best. It totally depends. Now, many times what happens is, okay, we do select the right test, but there might be errors in our data. For example, outliers. Okay, somebody must have given some extreme answers. Okay, if you would have observed in the same Excel sheet which I shared with you all, okay, there was only one person who selected the other option in gender, whereas majority of my responses move around male and female. Okay, so that other becomes my outlier. Are you getting? That is the reason always have extra questionnaires collected. Keep it handy. Because if you have outliers, you have to eliminate them. You have to just discard that. You need to discard that response altogether. Otherwise, you'll get extreme values despite of applying the right test. That is the reason manual coding is the best way to locate any outliers. On the number of replacements you do, on the number of codes that are being assigned, you get very easy idea that, okay, one replacement and out of 500, it means this seems to be a outlier. This is something not revolving around the maximum that people have answered. Okay, so for the test to be successfully conducted and to be successfully applied, make sure you keep a tab of the outliers right during the coding times and discard the outliers if any. So if you have a target, I don't know, like what is a target? How many respondents are you seeking? How many responses are you seeking for your questionnaire? Can anybody tell me?
500. 500 to 700.
500. Okay, make sure like at least
I mean, mostly 50
515.
to 100. Well, minimum will take 50 to 100. I don't know about its FMCG. My topic is regarding FMCG. So I think 50 to
100.
100. I don't know. I really don't know. How will I know that how much I will require? I mean, who will tell me? I mean, you have not seen my question, so how will I tell you?
Okay. See, whenever there is infinite population, okay. Now, tell me your topic, I'll tell you.